Mouthparts and appendages of Crustacea. Here, most crustaceans have three fundamental pairs of mouthparts. That is mandibles. They are just like jaw. One pair of mandibles crustacean has, and second one is maxillule. This is also called as first maxilla. Crustacean have one pair of maxillae, and the third one is maxillae. This is also called as second maxillae. One pair of maxillae. So these are the primary mouth parts. Most crustaceans have these three basic types of mouth parts. Then they have also the secondary mouth parts. In secondary, they have maxillipeds. But all crustaceans haven't maxillipede. Some have some have one pair of maxillipede, or some have not. And other are accessory structures. They are supportive mouth parts. One of them is labrum, that is just like the upper lip, and the second is labium, that is as a lower lip, and then CT, that CT are hair-like structures. They are smaller hairs, and they are used for the filtering of the food part. And here in this diagram, the position of these mouth parts are shown. Look at this one. This one is a median eye that is present almost in the central position in between two compound eyes. And first here the antennae, that is also this one is not the part of mouth parts, but this one is usually taking part in the balancing, and this one is also the sensory organ. Antennae and antennae, they are usually sensory organs, and chemoreception and mechanoreception is the basic function of these. Now the labrum is here, that is just like the upper lip. Its position is here uh, above the mandible. Mandibles are just like the jaw, and they are using in the grinding and chewing and in the processing of food. And then below the mandible there is maxilla here, and maxillule, this one maxillule is in between mandible and maxilla. Maxillule is also called as first maxilla, and only maxilla here. Uh, Single is maxilla and the plural is maxillae. And this one is also called as the second maxilla. So crustacean has one pair. One is on the left side and one is on the right side. Here trunk, limb, appendages are also shown here, but these are the appendages of crustacea. These are not the part of mouth parts. Mouth parts are usually used, they are in the head region. That's why they are also called as cephalic appendages, because head is also called as cephalon. That's why these mouth parts are also called as cephalic appendages of crustacea, and these are specialized for the processing of food material, and usually these are absent in parasitic crustaceans. Here in this diagram only the position is showing here, because these their shape and their structures, they are very according to the across different species. Means in some species some of them are absent or they have the different shapes. In antennae, that is the part of appendages. Here this one is the that is also called as the second antennae also. In some species they are in large in size, and antennae usually they are small. In some there are antennae um, biramous, in some species that is uniramous. But these antennae are present in few groups, or in few life stages they are modified for feeding. These antennae are, their basic role is sensory organs, means they are chemoreceptors, reception, and the mechanoreception is the basic function of these antennae. But in certain groups of crustacea, they are modified for the feeding. So in this way, their mouth parts, these appendages of crustaceans are also help them in different functions. For example, their basic function is in feeding, but in like this antennae, this one is used in smell, taste, touch, swimming, or grasping here. So these appendages have multiple functions in crustacea. For example, second antennae, that is larger biramous appendages with the main shape. Second antennae, this one. Here the shape of this second antennae, or the simply this one is also called as the only antenna or the second antennae. These are the synonyms. So here as this one is written here, only antenna. So antenna or second antenna, these are the synonyms. In some species they are uniramous, or in some they are biramous, and they are used in different functions. For example, antennae and maxillae, they bear opening of excretory organ as well. So these are they have not only participated in the feeding or helping in the grasping, they are also used in another function, like because they have the opening of excretory organs, or because they have antennal glands which regulate salt and water balance also. Then in some species, they are used in the reproduction as well, for the holding of the female. So this was all about the mouth parts and appendages of crustacea.